Welcome back to another episode on the subject. I'm your host, Michael Villardo, co-founder and CEO of Subject.ai. You know where to find us. So, what we really love to do here is highlight the leaders in entrepreneurship, athletics, teaching, and today we have someone who does a little bit of all three actually. So, we're really excited. This is a longtime friend, first-time caller of the show. His name is Hayden Grant, aka CarSpex. He's come out of stealth. He's showing his face now. He's a solopreneur building a budding brand, and we're really excited to dive into his content strategies as well as what made him. Welcome to the show today.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
And this
Had
is
to tap in.
your first podcast episode, right?
First, yeah.
Debut.
Yes, sir.
You have a lot of great stories, you have a lot of great energy. What got you here today? Like, how are you in this chair today?
From the content standpoint, is consistency. And we're going to talk about some of the sauce. I don't want to give up too much sauce, but how I've been able to build the brand. And kind of the way I'm doing it is it started faceless, and now I'm bringing my face out of it. So it's backwards how you've done it and kind of how most people do it.
You remind me a lot of Rob, Heat Daddy, Bobby Gucci. He's on the show with Jordan Schmaltz. He was this character, Danny Heatley, on Twitter for years and created a cult following. Very crude humor, and then he just came out of stealth as well. And he's got a big time show now. Why haven't you done a show yet? CarSpex show.
I'm trying to launch the YouTube. That's my focus. I want to do like more vlogs and kind of do like day in the life kind of thing. But I'm in LA. If the show's called,
So,
Warner
what's your
Brothers
biggest accomplishment before content? What would you say?
content before content, I would say athletics.
Yeah, so what
we
did you
have
do in
some-
athletics?
we have
Tell
some
the fans
backstory.
some stories.
I grew up in San Diego, went to Purdue on a scholarship for baseball, played there 2013 to 2017, and then I linked up with Mike V there at
2015.
2015 season.
We played one season together. I was there one semester, and this guy, you were the Big Ten Sportsmanship of the Year.
Yeah.
So you're a big sportsmanship guy.
Yeah, I
So
was.
you're really polite.
I'll be honest, I didn't really play much until my senior year, and so the joke is like I was a top 15 Big Ten third baseman my senior year. 'Cause
That's
there's
pretty
15
good. Hey,
teams.
Big Ten is big time. And why don't we tell a story too? This guy was on the number one team in the country for high school baseball. What was that like? How did you get on such a good high school baseball team?
That's a good question. I think just San Diego is a hotbed. It's just like how the Midwest is a hotbed for maybe like basketball and hockey. San Diego, SoCal in general, just hotbed for baseball. And the school I went to was crazy.
So what happened? They had the number one overall draft pick, Brady Aiken, but ended up being potentially the biggest bust in the history of the draft. What happened? Is just too much partying in San Diego? What's the
I
issue
don't
there?
think there's too much partying. I think with Brady Aiken, he's a great guy. I know him. He's awesome.
What's he doing today? How much money is he making?
That's a good question. He's doing real estate, I think, or something. But I think he just, I don't know. Sometimes you can't control what happens to your elbow.
Yeah, he
man.
tore his
Like,
elbow. Why didn't he take
tough.
the money? He got offered $6 million by the Astros, and then this guy thought he was too good, went back to school. What happened there?
I think it's like not every doctor is the same. I think another doctor might have said, "Oh, he's fine," but the Astros said, "No, his elbow is not good. We don't want him. Give him less money." I respect the style. I mean, he like
But let's talk it through. How do you believe if you went first overall and you don't take the money?
he went 17th. The
I
next,
know, but that's
yeah.
lower than first. You can't beat first. So you
I-
thought in realistic that the chances of going 1-1 again and
Yeah.
getting a little bit more money, who was advising him there? Was that a San Diego agent?
I don't know. It wasn't Scott Boras or any. I don't know who did that, but he stood on business. If you ask me,
Well, Hayden is a very San Diego purist. He's very pro San Diego, but now you live in LA.
yeah.
Why do you think San Diego's so good? Talk to the San Diego
I
fans out here.
mean, I feel like anyone. He's a hater of San Diego. Which
I'm
is
not a
fine,
San
which
Diego
is
guy.
fine.
No, very
Anyone
anti
who's
San
been
Diego.
to San Diego and has lived in San Diego, they don't complain about it. It's clean. I will say there's not as much to do and there's not as good a job market as LA for sure.
Where do you
But-
rank San Diego?
In terms of my top 5
In the
cities.
U.S. In the U.S. No, he
Yeah.
just said top 5, but where would you rank San Diego?
It's tier 2. It's a tier 2 city.
Okay,
It's not
so
a
what
tier 1.
what ranking is tier 1 versus tier 2? Let's
Well,
hear it. We
like
got
a
the
tier-
top cities list coming here.
Top cities, number 1 in my opinion, LA. That's a tier 1 city. Number 2, New York. That's tier 1. Number 3, Miami. That's tier 1. 4, San Diego.
Wow.
Tier
okay.
2.
I'll go through next. Let's keep going.
And then number 5, I like San Francisco a lot, but that's a tier 1.
San Francisco's pretty
Yeah,
nice.
that's tier
That's
one
your
still.
5. Okay, for me, number 1 by far, New York. Still have to live there one day. It's a dream of mine. Number 2 is LA. New York and LA are the top 2 cities. Doesn't mean it's the top city for you to live in, but
Yeah.
overall in the country, they're the top 2 cities. I do have to push my new home, Austin, up here. So I'm going number 3, Austin. Number 4, Miami. It's my favorite city I've ever lived in my life. My wife and I lived there for a little bit last year. I loved it. It was amazing. Blue the cat he came with. Miami's amazing.
Yeah.
And then number 5, whew, personally, I love Chicago the most, so I would say I like Chicago more. as the fifth city, but I would say San Francisco is a more important city in the world. So we're pretty aligned. You just have San Diego and I have Austin. So
Yeah.
why do you think SoCal's so much better than Texas? Let's hear it.
Austin has a lot of buzz after COVID and everything, but me personally, car guy, not good cars out there. Very like barely any foreigns.
So
People,
what? So
people.
what do you think
So
about my brother, for instance? He
yeah.
drives a Subaru, and I'm like, you drive a foreign.
Oh,
It is a foreign,
that
right?
is a
It is.
foreign
So
car.
then, what do you define as a foreign?
After 10 years, it's a citizen.
So a
Have you heard that
Subaru,
joke?
is Subaru
It
that old?
depends. It depends. I guess it is a foreign to
It's
me.
a foreign. It's from
European
Japan.
is like foreign car to me.
Okay, so if
The
it's
rappers don't
so
say, "Oh, I'm in a foreign like Toyota." That's still they don't
so
say
the
that.
rapper dictates what a foreign is.
100%.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's the Urban Dictionary definition of a foreign? I want to hear it right now
A
for the
foreign,
fans.
I would say, less than 5 years old. It's been mentioned in a rap song, and it's MSRP from the dealer over 6 figures.
So Subaru's probably not in there.
No, that doesn't hit
I'm gonna have
us.
to let him know that he's no longer in the foreign category. But you inspire me whenever I drive with him. This is a nice foreign.
Yeah, it's better than walking on foot or scooter.
Oh, cars are coffins. We know what I feel about this. Cars are coffins. Here's why I say cars are coffins. Here's what happens when you're in your car. You could either get a ticket, get in an accident, you could hurt someone, or worse, kill someone. Same with you. You could get hurt or kill. It's very dangerous. There's nobody congratulates you from getting from point A to point B. Only bad things can happen.
That's insane.
That's why
But
cars are coffins to me.
okay, but you're looking at cars as transportation.
What
That's
do you
the-
look? You're looking at as more like a
A
flex.
marketing, it's a marketing tool.
That's true.
You
I
could get
can-
more business going to car meets, meeting
I don't
people.
think school leaders would want to see me in a Cullinan. Do you?
It
I
would,
might
start,
feel-
it would start a conversation and maybe
It would. That's true. They
you
might
meet
ask what
someone,
do.
you know what I mean?
So, what would you recommend a CEO of an education company drive?
Probably a Bugatti. That's gonna get you.
So
That's gonna
Bugatti,
get
might,
you the most attention.
it will, but I feel like a lot of people might be offended by that.
Any press is good press. It's
That's
true.
true. That's fair.
It's true.
Okay, that's fair. But do you understand the cars are coffins mentality? When you are in a car, there's a lot that can go wrong. And then
True.
you think about like when you're driving around family or friends, then if something goes wrong, you're responsible for them. I remember I got in a really bad accident. It's one of the scariest times of my life.
Mm.
Going across Alligator Alley. The tire pressures were weak. I was driving the speed limit, started raining, hydroplane. Spun around 3 times. The thing I was worried about the most was my wife might pass in this, and I would never be able to live with myself. I cover her up, hold her. We ended up being fine. We did it. We did hit a pole. It was really scary, and that's pretty much when I fully committed to the cars or coffins mentality. I try to either Uber or make someone drive me always because I can't live with that guilt.
I think that's a skill issue at the end of the day. I feel like if you practice enough, you're gonna get better at driving.
But I
And
need
you
to be on
shouldn't-
my phone working. I'm
I
so
would
addicted
ask-
to working.
I respect that too.
Because
Get an Uber Black, get a Suburban.
that's what I like. I
That's-
like a
that's-
driver. Driver to me is
Yeah.
better than driver's the best.
But what are you
Driver
gonna- are
of
you-
a foreign. Having a driver of a
like
foreign.
a Maybach or something.
Yeah,
That'd
and
be
I
sick.
sit in the back. Or a Sprinter van.
Yeah, that's still a car though.
That is true. What about a train? I
A
love
train-
trains.
I
See,
do-
you're in California though.
Yeah, I love the Pacific.
So how do you
Surfliner,
feel
but
about being a coastal elite?
coastal? Like you said, you can't pick where you grew up.
Agreed, but you did try the Midwest. You didn't like it.
I tried the Midwest to get out of my comfort zone. And I
Okay.
feel I like have a chip on my shoulder. It's like I'm not the coastal elite that stayed in
That's true. I agree.
Brentwood their whole life. Like
I agree. You
No.
did try West Lafayette, Indiana. So tell us more about your experience in West Lafayette, Indiana. We have a lot of fans who listen for college advice. We do a lot of college rankings lists. What was your take on Purdue? What did you like? What did you didn't like? And where would you rank it in the Big Ten in terms of schools?
That's a good question. Overall, I wanted to go somewhere on scholarship. I think that's the
that's a
biggest
huge
thing.
accomplishment. Playing
Yeah.
Division One baseball at a Big Ten school is extremely hard to do.
Yeah.
I don't think enough people realize how hard that is. Do you realize every baseball team, every high school in the country have at least 20 varsity players? To play Division One, there's only 300 teams, and then to play Big Ten, that's formerly Power Five, now without the Pac-12. Power Four, that's the top of the top. It's very impressive.
Yeah. My mom's from the Midwest. She's from Green Bay. So I wanted to go to the Midwest and experience that. And it's a college town. You know what
I think it's beautiful. I loved it. But let's hear it. So what's your take? How would you rank it out of 0 to 10? And how would you rank it for overall school? We don't care about what you rank the baseball. I'm saying overall school experience at the Big Ten.
Overall school experience, I give it an 8. I met some really good people.
Yeah.
And most people are not from SoCal. They're not from
No,
the
you
West.
stand out a lot.
Yeah,
out
like
there,
I
yeah.
want to meet people who come from different backgrounds. Huge international.
There is a huge
population.
internet with a lot of
Yeah,
foreigners.
yeah. The foreign kids drove foreign cars too.
I'm saying
I mean,
they're foreign cars, but yeah,
Yeah, no,
exactly.
that's a big thing. Like a lot of the foreign,
McLarens.
Yeah, there's McLarens, Ferrari. They drive these in the snow.
Yeah,
And I made a lot of friends with them. They're really cool.
yeah, that was
Um,
awesome. So, where would you say, because we love doing rankings here, what would be your top five Big Ten schools if you were to go to college again and could get
yeah,
an offer anywhere?
yeah, unbiased, completely
Yeah,
unbiased. Purdue's not number one. Number one
that's
is
fair. I agree.
yeah,
I'll go through mine after. Yeah,
yeah. Number one, Michigan. I
that's
think
number mine too. Yeah,
Michigan alumni network and SoCal.
so good.
Anywhere you go, Michigan's super lit. So
Yeah,
it's
it is.
Michigan, just UCLA and UC.
Oh
Do
wow,
those
this is
count
tough
now?
now. You're right.
I
Yeah,
don't
because
know.
we were pre-transformation. I think we have to count them. We got to respect. We got
It
to
counts
respect.
now.
We got to respect the
Okay,
conference realignment.
you're right. Number one then would be UCLA
Okay, over Michigan.
over
Why?
Michigan. Yes,
Because you love LA.
I love LA. It's in Bel Air. Like
It
it's
is a great
in,
location. Beautiful campus. Yeah.
yeah. UCLA, Michigan. Number three, Ohio State.
The sixth school.
That's the largest student body. It's
Yeah, it's like Ohio
50,000.
State, UCF, and Arizona State all always constantly battling for like over 75,000 undergrad and graduate students. It's a huge student
Wow.
body.
Wow. Okay. UCLA, Michigan. I'm blanking.
Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Wait, what's it called?
The Ohio State.
The Ohio State. Then I would probably go Michigan State. I was a big fan of Michigan
Yeah, it's a
State.
cool school. That was
Mi-
fun.
And then USC.
Yeah, so I think
I
for
was
me, I have, if you're ever going to talk to the fans here, your top five Big Ten schools, Michigan above all else. It's my favorite school. It's my dream school. Tried to go for hockey, baseball, and NBA. Got denied every time. Still love it, but I did go to high school across the street. So Michigan's number one. I'd put UCLA number two, and then I would put USC number three. I think USC is a fantastic school. If you want to, you love LA.
Yeah.
The Trojan Network in LA is so powerful. It is a powerful network, and so if you want to live in the West Coast, USC is amazing. I would put Northwestern for. I know it's not as fun as the other schools, but it's still really great, and it's really close to Chicago. And I have a sleeper pick for you, number five. I would do Indiana, which is hard saying from Purdue. The
Yeah,
Purdue
that's
people
tough.
might hate me. Indiana, the Kelly School of Business is fantastic. If I was advising someone to go to school, I think banking or pre-law are great paths. I know that that sounds traditional to me, but I do think the path of working really hard in banking for 2 or 3 years, you're set up for life. And Indiana's Kelly School of Business, great banking program.
Yeah. Mark Cuban and Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber's doing
It's
pretty well. Yeah, so who's
bombs.
the best player you played against in college? Tell me about him.
Kyle Schwarber was a senior, I think,
Yep.
when I was a freshman. Probably him. Guy's
No, he was a junior when you were a
Oh,
freshman,
he's a junior.
but he got drafted after that year.
Yeah, probably him. Or Jake Cronenworth was a year above
He was at
me.
Michigan.
At Michigan.
I was there when we played him.
Yeah, and he's on the Padres.
Yeah,
Love
you
the
gotta show
Padres.
respect.
Yeah.
I agree. And so,
He was pitcher and hitter. Yeah.
yeah, second base. He was a
Really
great
great.
player. Travis Mazey at shortstop. A lot of good players for the Blue. We went on that trip together. That was fun.
Yeah. Yep.
So, what do you think at Purdue created this passion for content? How did you get into content?
I was into content way before Purdue. I was
Why?
I've always liked cars. I think like I always say horses to girls are like cars to guys. It's like very similar. Girls are very obsessed with horses. Guys are very obsessed with cars. I've always been into it. My dad's been into them, and yeah, it just all started with getting a camera, and it was '09. It was actually an iPhone. I had the first gen iPhone.
Wow, let's go.
Yeah, taking pictures and videos with that, and then graduating to a point and shoot, and then going to DSLR. And it's funny now because now I'm back just using iPhone. So I like took a step back, but
You want more authenticity. So tell the fans why it's better to use an iPhone than a high-end camera for followers and gaining
Yeah.
content views. Like, why does that make a difference?
yeah, for me, it's just like the size of it. You don't want to walk around looking like a paparazzi. That's one thing. And nowadays, the quality on iPhones
It's
is
so good.
pretty much the same as I don't know, it's exactly the same, but it's up to par with the SLR camera.
So what do you think it takes to be a full-time content creator? You have so many followers, so
Mm-hmm.
much engagement, but you haven't taken that leap yet. Is that something that is a monetary risk piece, or what does it take to be a full-time
Mm-hmm.
content creator in this game today?
Yeah, like to your point, it's a side hustle for me.
Yeah, which is a great title, and you're
Mhm.
phenomenal at it. You deserve your
Thank you.
flowers, and we'll dive into more of the follower growth and channel strategy. But curious, what do you think? You're in the heart of content creation. LA is by far the number one home to content creators, by far.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a really cool energy about LA. The entertainment space, the creator space, people dream big here, and it's really fun to be around that energy. But you haven't decided to take the full-time leap. Why is that? What's holding you back?
That's a good question. Me personally, I think if I did it full time, I would lose passion for it. If I had
It
to
sounds
do
like
it,
what my brother says about DJing.
yeah, if
He
I
said the
had,
same thing.
if I had to do it, and I gotta post a YouTube video to pay my rent, I would like lose passion for
It
it.
is stressful.
It's fun because it's like,
That's an
wow,
outlet.
I made X amount that month. I bought an M4 off taking videos of other people's
What's an
cars.
M4 for the
Oh,
amateurs like me?
M4 competition. G82 only.
What is that?
It's a BMW.
Okay, thank you. There we go. Speak English for us, so now we
Yeah.
understand.
He
So
knows.
we talk about content a lot. You have a sister who's a content creator as well, and she sold her company. Really exciting exit there. What made you both so into creativity? Are your parents creative? Is the San Diego culture, the schools you went to, were there very creative kids there?
Mhm.
Because when we were at Purdue, I didn't hear a lot about content creation. Purdue is much more, let's go be an engineer or something a little bit more traditional. A lot of people go work in the car industry, which you would love. But why didn't you go?
Subaru.
Yeah, yeah, they do. A lot do work at
Subaru's in
Subaru.
Indiana.
That is a big one. But why do you think it is like either your sister, your parents, or San Diego? What is made you get into it so young?
Yeah, I think both of my parents are pretty creative, kind of marketing
Yep.
backgrounds. Also, it's just the timing. Like when I was in high school, Facebook was around and Instagram was just coming along, and no one
Yeah,
was
you were the
really
first
using
person
it.
that told me to use Instagram.
Yeah, no one was really using it, and like now it's such a massive tool, and it's gonna be
It's
something
the biggest
else.
thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be some other platform in 5 years. We
What do you
don't-
think it is? What's the take there?
I think it's gonna be streaming. To be
Oh,
honest.
Twitch?
Yeah, or like that type of content, like the live.
Okay.
Yeah, the day in the life content, whether it's posted on TikTok or posted on Instagram.
So what's the monetization strategy, especially for some of our new random listeners out there? Like, how do you make money streaming? Is it all brand deals, or are you
Yeah.
getting paid by the platforms? How does that work?
Yeah, I don't stream, but from my understanding, like Kick or something, or someone will see like a content creator they believe in, and they say, "Hey, stream 10 hours a week. We'll give you 50K a month." Or
Oh, that's amazing. That's a
Yeah.
great way to make a
You
living.
just gotta
So
put the
why
work
do
in.
people, because I saw Jake Paul call out this week, I thought it was funny and also kind of on point. It's like, why do people like watching other people sit in a chair and play like video games or stream? What's fun
I
about
think it's
that?
like
Is
more
it cathartic, or
It's more natural. It's like you
Yeah.
feel like you're in the room.
you're
with
kind
them.
of like you're hanging out with them
Yeah,
virtually?
it's not. Hey, here's a sponsored thing. Like, come go buy it. It's more natural. It feels like you're just hanging out with.
So why don't you start streaming?
I could? I'm thinking about it, but
What
I
would
think
be your preferred platform if you start streaming tomorrow?
I would say YouTube, just because it's
They do have good
just
streaming,
because
yeah.
it's backed by Google, and I think Google these platforms they change their monetization, how they pay creators. It's not as like reliable. Like TikTok was really
So
good.
let's talk about that. You
Mm-hmm.
blew up on TikTok in COVID. You now have over 100, 200,000 followers.
143,000.
143,000 followers on TikTok. But you made the strategic decision to move a lot of your following to Facebook. Why is that? And talk about the monetization strategy.
Yeah, so a lot of the creators know Facebook was basically trying to poach creators from TikTok.
What about Snap? They were too.
Snap, oh man, Snap was a
'Cause they were
gold
paying
mine.
the
I missed
most, right?
I missed
Yeah.
the boat, yeah.
Are they paying
People were
David
making-
Dobrik $1 million a month
yeah,
or something?
million a week. Some
Oh
of these
my
guys.
God.
Oh yeah, nuts. But Facebook was trying to basically poach creators from TikTok and say, hey, post 10 times. This is what they did to me.
Oh, they found you. Okay,
Yeah,
so
they
this
found
isn't...
me through
Oh,
Instagram.
okay, cool.
I got the notification.
So what they say?
Hey, come post Facebook Reels, post 10. It was literally 10 a month, and we'll give you $500 per month, 3 months in a row. Doesn't matter how it doesn't matter how long it is. Just post, and I'm like, what?
How many
But-
followers do you have on Instagram?
On Instagram, I have 18.5 thousand.
And then how much do you now have on Facebook?
On Facebook, 51,000.
Oh, wow. Okay, so
Yeah.
this grew a lot.
In 4 months, it grew to that.
And it was 0 in the start, or how much was it?
I used it as my like photography page, and it was at like 4,000. Yeah.
That's really impressive growth. What posted the best and why?
On Facebook,
Yeah, yeah.
that's a good question. I think it would probably be a repost from TikTok. I saw Kylie Jenner in a Bugatti Chiron
Where was this?
on Malibu, pre-fires, before with Travis Scott in the car. You couldn't see him, and I was just like chilling, and I just videotaped them going by, and I posted it. It got like a couple hundred views, and then someone commented, "That's Kylie and Travis." I'm like, wait a second, and then I Googled it and found a paparazzi pic, deleted it, immediately rebranded it, and it went crazy.
So talk about how important the branding of the post is. So you're telling in the rebrand, is that captions on the video? Is it the caption below the video? What is it?
Yeah, I think it's the captions on, for me at least, it's the caption on the video, trying to hook them for like the first three.
Because
4
on
seconds.
Instagram they measure how many people make it past 3 seconds in your
Exactly,
video.
exactly.
Is that the same on most channels?
I would say so. Yeah, they want to keep you looped in because TikTok brain, people are just
They
swiping.
love. So you got Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Are you on any other platforms?
Facebook. No, I
Not
have a
Threads
Snap.
or Twitter?
No, I have a Threads. I have a Twitter for CarSpex, but it doesn't make sense yet to put a bunch of energy towards that. I think
So why don't you get like a brand deal with some of these foreigns?
that would be cool. Like I said, it's part of my strategy to kind of bring my face into it and put a face to the name. It's a faceless page
That's
right
true. So you're starting to do some more
now.
face.
Yeah, it's those YouTube channels where it's like study music.
Yeah.
People make money off those, but there's no face.
How many YouTube subscribers do you have?
YouTube's tough to grow on.
It is so
People will
hard.
know.
Why
People
is
will
it so
know.
hard? Yeah, we
I
have
don't know.
barely any
It's
followers.
so saturated because people know that's where the money's at.
Why is the money there?
I don't know. And getting to the point of getting monetized on YouTube is so tough. People know you have to get 4,000 watch hours. So I can't just pump out like 5-second videos. Like I have to pump out like 10 to 15-minute videos and hope that gets a ton of views consistently.
So what's the best piece of content creation advice you've gotten from it, and who was it from?
I would say my sister, who's
Allie Grant,
yeah,
she founded Be Social PR, and she's worked with some really famous creators, and now she works at what? She's at a different company
yeah,
now.
the rebranded. It's called Digital Department.
Oh, it's the same
Yeah.
company that acquired them. Well, congrats to her. It's awesome. I'm always rooting for her. So what, yeah, tell us what she taught you.
She always told me to be consistent, and the algorithms want to see you post over and over again. And with ChatGPT, it's like such a hack.
Wait, what do you
I-
mean?
For me, I'm using ChatGPT. I have a prompt, and like I'm using the same captions.
Yeah, so
And
tell
just,
us how using AI is going to change your content game.
oh man, the AI ChatGPT descriptions now are insane. Because my page is, hey, how much is this car? What's the market rate? What are the specs? It would take me like 15 minutes to find all that stuff and do the 10 hashtags, but AI just spits it out. The free version too. Don't get the paid one.
Oh, how much does it cost for? We do a company account subject because we think the speed of your work is going to be increased much more than the cost.
Yeah, it's not too much, but
Well, so when you think about the content creation game in LA, there's no other city you would create content in.
I mean, I think this is where the energy.
What about Miami? I thought you loved
Oh,
the
Miami would be crazy because I do like these 30 minutes in Beverly Hills videos.
Yeah, I think you did Brickell.
Oh
and
man,
Miami
30
Beach.
minutes in Brickell, all these like core seller kids. That would be funny.
No, I'm a huge fan of Miami. I think it's a really great car city. I feel like you would like it. What do you think around being in the LA working culture? Like, what have you thought about the tech scene here? How has that complemented your content creation? And what's it been like moving from San Diego to Los Angeles?
Yeah, I think LA is it's underrated. I feel like San Francisco's number one, but LA is very underrated.
Yeah, LA currently is third, which is
It's-
pretty solid, but I agree. A lot of people don't think of it as third.
Yeah, and I like in LA, you'll meet not like corporate people in tech, but you also meet like people trying to become movie stars. You'll
Yeah, I
meet
love that
models.
angle.
Like you
Yeah,
don't,
that's fun.
people don't move to San Francisco and things like that to model.
Yeah, why don't we talk about the LA versus SF opportunity?
Oh.
Why LA over SF?
I think they're both great. I just think LA's a little cheaper. Probably not.
It is a little bit. Not probably not in this specific area. If you're Santa Monica to West Hollywood, I feel like it's probably pretty on par. But then outside of that West Side bubble, it probably is cheaper than SF.
Yeah, I think San Francisco is awesome, but I don't know. I'm SoCal. I don't say.
Why? Why?
I don't say hella. I don't say all these. I don't say things like this. No, I don't know. It's what I prefer. If I grew up in NorCal, I would prefer NorCal.
Where would you want to live the rest of your life? LA? Where would your dream neighborhood be? Hidden
Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills is so.
Beverly
nice.
Hills is nice. Yeah, that's where we're at today. That's where we're filming. Beverly Hills
Yeah.
is pretty great.
Beverly Hills.
Where do you live these days? Hollywood?
Yep, Hollywood area.
So what do you think about Hollywood?
Hollywood's fine. I think there's good energy in Hollywood,
There is. It's got a little bit of a city energy to it.
but Beverly Hills, like, that's the ultimate for sure. That's the goal.
Where does your sister live these days?
She lives in Hollywood too.
And then your parents still live in San Diego?
Yep, San Diego. Love San Diego.
They don't ever want to move to LA?
No, they don't like it here. I get it. It's so calming and relaxing down there. There's too much going on here.
It is peaceful, but I just, for me, San Diego, I don't understand people. I do understand why people like it. There's not a lot of sports there.
Yeah.
And a lot of sports culture. And I also just think there's not a lot of exciting career opportunities outside of biotech. Phenomenal biotech city. Totally hear you there. But for how big it is, it's what, the eighth biggest city in the country, which is
Yeah.
pretty big. It's not that huge for any industry other than
Yeah.
biotech. I don't understand why. And the military, which has got a
Yeah.
great military
I like
presence.
the Navy aspect. It'll never be a sports town. There's too much
Why
to
is
do.
that? Same with LA, though. Why do people not like sports
There's
here?
too much to do. People can go to the beach and go boogie boarding and stuff. Like,
Yeah, but sports is better culture.
I agree.
Sports
I
brings
would
more
argue,
character
though,
and energy.
let's talk about this. I would argue knowing a lot about cars is just as important for small talk as knowing about sports. It's not. It's right below it.
It's a decent amount below it. I
Yeah.
thought you just said that cars are to guys like horses to girls. How are you going to talk to a bunch of girls about cars
You'd be surprised.
compared to sports? You think it'd be that close?
That's a good question. We'd have to run a poll. I don't know. That'd
We
be
can
good
run a
question.
survey. Comment down below. I would think that sports. I'm just such a huge sports guy, and that's LA's done more for me in my life and career than anything. And I've had so many great memories here and changed my life and the company, and I love that. But for me, I do really miss the sports culture. Like people just don't really seem to care about sports here, and
Yeah.
they don't really get into the diehard fandom. And I love, for instance, like the cold weather games up in Chicago and just like the memories of watching a game at the bar and then having to walk home in the snow. That, to me, that was fun,
Yeah,
but you don't really get that in LA.
that's grit. You don't have to deal with that.
Yeah, think about Purdue. There's more fans for sports there.
Yeah, I would say so for sure.
So, what do you think about college sports versus pro sports? What's better?
Oh my god, the game's changed. If
Yeah,
we
college is pro now. You get the
Yeah,
NIL money.
yeah, the NIL, we didn't have that.
I know that'd have been
We would have
amazing.
ran up a check.
What would you have done if you could do NIL money? What would you have first
Oh
moved
man,
with?
I would probably go to dealerships and
Yeah,
try and promote and just collab with the baseball car angle. I think that would be
especially like local West Lafayette. They
yeah,
probably love that.
yeah. Rent a car, take content with it, give it back. Hopefully not damaged.
Yeah,
you know?
what? And so you said you have an M4 these days?
Yeah,
Why don't you
M4.
walk through all the cars you've had in your life?
I haven't had that many cars
You had the
actually.
Tahoe.
I had a yeah. So I started BMW 328i Coupe. That was
Coupe.
my first car, and then I went to Purdue, had a Chevy Tahoe.
That was nice.
Excellent car.
That's good for the snow.
Yeah, great for. It was like the Rob Dyrdek spec, white with black.
Yeah,
Remember
good
Rob
endorsement for anybody driving the snow. A Tahoe or
Yeah.
Escalade is the way to go.
Yeah, 4-wheel drive. Yeah, perfect for the snow. Rob Dyrdek style, if you remember that show.
Yeah, yeah,
Big.
Rob
It would
Dyrdek,
look like that.
guys.
And then I moved back to San Diego, and I got a black 428 coupe, and then I had that for 5 years, and now I splurged and
So
got. An
what's your
M4.
dream? What's your dream car?
I like Lamborghinis. I would say
That'd be awesome.
an Aventador SVJ.
What color?
It's like TikTok car, but I feel like with Lambos you gotta go flashy, like orange or red. I feel it would look cool.
How much does that cost?
Used like SVJs like 2019 to 2023, I think. So those are anywhere from 700 for the coupe, and then the roadster ones go up to $1 million.
Okay, what about new?
New, they were like less than that. They appreciated.
Really? Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Cars are investments, not.
I didn't
confidence.
realize that. So how many other cars actually appreciate? That's really cool.
Most don't, but like for most, there's cars you can buy where it's just gonna hold its value, and you're not gonna lose a ton. Like Porsche 911, you're not gonna lose a ton.
Why? Those cars are really small and uncomfortable.
One, I think they all kind of look the same. There's like a cult following.
Yeah.
They're cool. you
There's
know?
one in our garage where we live.
Yeah, they got a lot of history, but like luxury cars depreciate terribly. Like Rolls Royce,
What?
because the people who buy them, they like usually lease them, and then it's the old one. No one wants the old one, and just no one wants to buy it. And it just tanks.
That's my favorite car, but I don't think I'm gonna get a car. I'm staying pure. And in Austin too. I'm gonna need even less car in Austin. I mean, if I made it 6 years in LA without a car, that was pure commitment. To make it 6.5 years with no car here, that's tough.
Yeah,
I think it definitely did hurt my experience in the city, though, to your point, because it is a car city. If you love cars like you do and you love driving, it's so fun, but I just can't do it. So, like in Austin, all walking and scootering, scooter everywhere.
I do the scooter.
I
play,
love the
yeah.
scooters, and like you could scooter right to the office, 20 minutes. So easy. Scooter's the best time ever, and a lot of walking.
Yeah, are you gonna buy your own personal scooter or get?
No, I'm gonna rent. I'm all about
Okay,
minimalism.
okay.
I live in Airbnb still to this day. I've ever since we lived together once upon a time, roommates. Ever since then, I've only lived in Airbnbs, and we got a furnished Zillow rental, and also we don't own any beds, couches, anything. And then yeah, no
nice.
cars, no. I don't like owning anything other than subjects.
That is minimalist lifestyle.
I'm
I
all
gotta give
minimalism.
it to you. That's kind of cool.
I want to have no attachments.
Yeah, you're not tied down by anything.
I mean, and even look last year, we spent the winter in Miami. It was so much fun. Loved it. Easy move there, easy move back. Just get on a plane with 2 bags. You're good to go. And same with Austin. We're literally just going to fly there, and it's going to be so peaceful. And I think that's really fun. And hey, if the company needs you back in LA, you never know. Or we might hopefully launch a New York office one day. That'd be a big dream of mine.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, and then we could have all the coast covered. I think it's really cool to be able to see the opportunity to scale offices and really have your culture affected by what city you're in. And LA is the heart of content. We have production here, and so it really represents our culture. Then Austin's going to be more of like a content and sales hub. And so we're going to have a lot of podcasts. There's a lot of content creators in Austin. I don't know if you
Yeah.
noticed that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Squid, you like sending me stuff about him.
You
What do you
saw it.
think?
He's been at it for a while. I respect that guy.
So what's your take on him and Arya? Apparently you,
Oh, that's a very niche beef.
yeah.
And not many people know. Actually, I
Well,
think a
the
lot of
algorithm
people-
might hit it up. What do you think?
I think they're in on it. That's what I think. I think
Okay.
I think they're doing it for the show. I think they both are like, hey, look, we don't hate each other. Let's just make content out of this. It's pretty smart. That's my.
You think they're in it? So whose side are you on?
I don't know. I think Arya's funny, but I think Squid's just like,
Squid's a good guy,
Head
though.
down,
He is a
doing
good
his
guy.
thing.
He's a great entrepreneur, hustler. It sounds like Ari is too. But the content is entertaining, I'll say that.
Yeah,
I empathize with Squid getting the hate because that sounds pretty painful.
yeah,
He's a good guy, sat in that chair right there, and I'm excited. We're going to meet up with him in Austin when we get out there. He's been really welcoming and offered us whole show us the whole city. There's a big fitness creator culture in Austin.
yeah.
There's a lot of them are out there. Do you
I've
follow
noticed
any of
that.
those guys?
I don't, but I follow like the gym creator kind of people, like
Yeah,
Bradley Martin. I
he's
think
in
he's.
LA.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that kind of type of creator.
Do you follow like Matt Choi? He's in Austin. He's like a runner
No,
guy. He's fantastic. Sam Taylor, she's in Austin.
no, I'll have to look into that. But
There's a
that
lot of Austin
that it's
creators.
easier. It's so easy for those content creators to get brand
Why?
deals. I
Oh,
feel
because
like.
it's more aligned to an actual
Yeah, there's
brand.
so many like fitness and nourishment kind of companies. Like
Yeah, how do you
they
do
crush
that?
it.
'Cause from your sister running that content creation company, like what's it like? How do you get more brand deals?
It's crazy how many big content creators don't even put their email in the bio. I think that's insane.
Why do they do that?
Because like you can get your name on a list of all these agencies, and you'll just get inbound.
And so why wouldn't you do
Oh,
that?
why wouldn't you? I don't know. I see it a lot though.
But I'm more so saying, for instance, Tinks, you know who that is?
Yeah,
Tinks. So
yeah. She's
she has a follower count of 500,000, but she was on the Forbes top creators last year, making like over 10 million. Whereas some of these creators have 5 million followers, especially on TikTok, and they're making like 200 grand. Why is that? Why does Tinks? Is it because her followers are super loyal and would buy something she pushes, or how does that work? Because it sounds like followers doesn't necessarily equal how much dollars you make.
Oh yeah, not at all. I think her specifically, she has like a cult following.
She does. No, people are
I've
super passionate about her.
Yeah, I don't think I follow her, but does she go live a lot? I feel like
She now has a radio show. She has a book. She's very smart. Went to Stanford. A lot of respect for what she does, and she is very consistent. But she just started during the pandemic. Like she really, and she talks about it very. And the vulnerability does attract better fans. So she really struggled finding a career. She tried to go to get her master's at Parsons Fashion School. It didn't work out, and she was like almost jobless, I think, at the time. And just started focusing on TikTok. And she blew up and she has such a loyal following now. I just thought it was really cool because I aspire to be a better content creator and we're constantly working on this at Subject. We have 10 or 11 people now who post at least 3 times a week on socials and
yeah,
I want to learn from the best. And so if you look at that Forbes creator list, the top 50, you can see the earnings and there's a lot of people on there that don't have over 5 million followers.
yeah. That's a good question. I don't know what she's doing differently. She's just like authentic. She's like herself.
She
I
is.
feel like.
So
And
what's your take, Alex Earl or Alex Cooper? Who's better?
Alex Earl. I'm trying. Okay, I'm remembering them now. Alex Cooper's the one with the Spotify deal, right?
Yeah, Alex Cooper is Caller Daddy, Barstool,
Yeah.
former college soccer player, Boston University. Alex Earl is Miami graduate. She's from New Jersey. She had the Sit Marks deal. She's dating Braxton Berrios. Who do you like better? Who's a better content creator?
They're both crushing it. I like
They are. They are both crushing it.
Alex Cooper because I
Hey,
like
why?
how she. I don't know. She took it. She took a shot with the Barstool.
She
I
did.
saw an interview with Dave Portnoy, and Dave Portnoy was like, "Yeah, she's editing everything. She's producing everything. She didn't need any training. I feel like she was just like, not that Alex Earl doesn't hustle, but Alex Cooper is such a hustler.
She did. They both are amazing. I completely agree. I think it's just so fascinating to learn and like from these great content creators what makes you stand out and how you could be able to push in your career. And they both done really well. And yeah, now Alex Cooper has her own podcasting network called the Unwell Network, and she has a handful of people underneath her.
Yeah, she got an MLB deal pretty much.
She did. Oh yeah, the content was also I saw through first pitch out at the Cubs and the Red Sox game. But no, you're 100% like that's. So talk about that. A lot of people when you grow up, a lot of our fans who are kids, hey, you got to either be a musician, actor, or pro athlete to make a lot of money. That's not true. Why is that lie told to kids?
I don't know. I feel like kids nowadays want to be a YouTuber.
That's true. That
That's
is the
like-
number one aspiration
Yeah,
now.
that's their goal.
But do you think that's because of the money, or is it more so the freedom? I feel like the freedom and autonomy is what attracts
Yeah.
people. The money's great, but the thought is, especially, and this is something I think that we even learned through at Purdue, is it gets hard as you get older. Being an athlete, you really are told what to do the entirety of the day.
Yeah,
6 days a week, you get one day off, and a lot of times it's optional in that you are implied to practice. But you know, hey, what time is the bus? What time you're eating a team meal? What time you're in the hotel? No allowed to go out. It's a full day of structure. Whereas if you're a content creator, it's very ad hoc and loose.
yeah, I agree. I think just the new generation wants to control their entire day, and they want freedom to do what they want.
They do. Gen
and
Z
post
likes
what
that.
they want. Like they don't want to be stuck in an office. I get it, but
So why don't
I
you
don't-
take the leap?
no, like I said, I would lose the passion if I did it full time.
If you were getting paid $5 million, would you lose the passion?
Dang, probably not. That would
Yeah,
be-
so everyone has a price.
That would be Bugatti, but I'd buy Bugatti next day.
I think about that because my brother tells me that as well about his music career, and I'm always like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, but what if you were making X amount of money? Would you lose it or not? And I think that's the interesting thing, and I do think it is healthy, and people do love hobbies, and I get it. But what if your hobby was your career? That'd be pretty special.
Yeah, it would be special. That's not
I
the
agree with you all the
reality
way. The problem
for a
is
lot
if
of
your
people.
hobby is making you 30, 40 grand, you're in that tweener state, it'd probably be super stressful and you would lose the love. But if your hobby was even three, 400 grand a year, you probably would love it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, and your brother's been killing it with Nick Allen on the DJing.
They do.
That's
I'm
a,
a big fan. We should go support them. Villain. They got a show here in LA next Saturday. Are you gonna go?
I didn't know, but I'll try to go. Yeah,
Oh, you ready to go?
yeah.
I'm gonna
I
go.
like John. You know me. I'm 95% rap in the music library.
Yeah. Who are your top five rappers of
Oh
all
man,
time?
by far number one. We'll start with Dolph.
Yes.
If you guys don't like Dolph, R.I.P.
Did
Legend.
you see him in the lobby?
I didn't, but
Oh, I'll
that's
show you on
amazing.
the way out. We
Yeah,
have like three posters of
I have
him.
a bunch of Paper Route Empire like merch. I have a
Yep.
hoodie. I support Dolph, and Key Glock is good too.
He
But
looks good.
he's not top five.
No,
But
he's not.
Dolph, number one. I'm gonna go with Future number two.
I'm pretty similar. This is
Future
good.
loves the cars too.
Love.
Future.
He's so good. Future's amazing.
I would say Little Baby
He's great.
kind of fell off a little bit after.
He did, but I do
2021.
love him. Yeah, he had some great music back in the day.
Wild card French Montana.
Oh yeah, you loved him.
Yes, he just married a Dubai
I saw that
princess. Yeah, good for him. Secure the bag.
He looks
French Mon-
great too, by the way. He's got in
Yeah.
really good shape.
Yeah, he has undercover bangers. You wouldn't think, but like
I love Frank
I've
Montana.
liked French Montana since '09.
You have. You were a very
Yeah,
loyal early
I've
fan.
been very loyal to French. And then number five, I would say Rick Ross. Rick
Oh,
Ross
I
has
love
been
Rick
so
Ross.
consistent. Yeah.
So for me, number one, Young Dolph by far, R.I.P. We got to actually together go to three shows the last year of him living. So it's really sad that he's gone because he's just so good. So many life lessons. Number two is Future for me too. So same thing. But after that, we differentiate. Three is Drake for me. Three is Drake. For me, I'm always kind of a contrarian. So what he went through the last year made me like him a lot more. And I'm definitely rooting for him. I hope he comes out on top. He seems like a good guy. So I have him number three. Whew, after that, it's a little bit hard. You're right. I would probably put four Rick Ross because he was my favorite in high school and had a lot of support for him and a lot of walk-up song. We both actually had the walk-up song, Blowing Money Fast.
Yes.
He took it on after I left Purdue. Great song.
Yeah.
So number four, Rick Ross. The fifth one is tough for me because I would have historically probably said Meek Mill, but he's really fallen off. Like he doesn't put out anything anymore, and I loved him. I went to Penn right when he really was starting to get big. Philly, Meek Millie, it was so good. I loved
Yeah.
him, but he's really fallen off, so probably can't do him justice. I also love Migos, but what's happened to them? So that's a little tough. Oh, you know what, actually, and we're excited for this. This is legit five. Shoreline Mafia.
Oh,
I
wow,
love them.
wow.
Show love to LA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Latinos.
Yeah,
Great
OGZ.
vibes, yeah.
Who do you like better, OGZ or the
Oh, Jeezy, Phoenix Flexen. Oh, Jeezy for sure.
They're both
OGZ.
pretty sick, but yeah.
Oh, Jeezy's amazing. He's from Hollywood.
Yeah, he is sick.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
no, from Brompton. Yeah,
So he grew up on. He has a line where he's
Bronson.
Like, grew up on Western.
yeah, up a Western in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And he also references Bronson and Slauson. They're all like streets in Hollywood.
Wow.
Oh, you should go to where he went to Hollywood High.
Did
That's
you
where
really?
him and Phoenix Flexen met. So he was a senior and Phoenix was a sophomore, and they became friends. They were first graffiti artists together. And then they were a duo for 4 or 5 years, and they had a falling out. And then they came back together, which I think is really powerful. I saw them both weekends at Coachella. Unbelievable show. Huge fan of them. I just think the energy they bring is great. They're very authentic. Just a fun vibe, kind of like a tropical rap vibe.
Yeah,
Very
it's very
light
West
energy.
Coast.
It
yeah.
is very
all the
West
beats
Coast.
kind of sound the same.
Oh,
but
it's
I
all
like
West
it.
Coast. Oh, you don't support him now?
No, I do. I have a ton of OGZ songs. Secret Service, great song.
See, I love that song.
Mhm.
Secret Service
Bottle
is so
Service.
good.
All
Bottle
the service
great.
songs.
Yeah. What about Lefty Gunplay?
Lefty Gunplay. I think he acts dumb,
He's
but I
another
think he's
LA.
smart. I
He's
think
another
he's actually-
genius.
he's a
His
genius.
marketing
Yeah.
is so smart. Another Latino LA rapper.
He's from. I thought he's from like
Baldwin Hills.
Inland Empire.
He's from Baldwin Hills.
Oh, he is. Okay. Yeah, I
Baldwin
support.
Park. Baldwin Park. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's from SGV though. San
San-
Gabriel Valley.
yeah.
But that's LA close enough. You don't.
Yeah.
You're trying to. Not
No, I'm
count
not-
it.
I'm from
He
San
reps
Diego.
LA hard. So him and OGZ, and they have that song together. Have you heard it?
Which one? All right, I think
The name
I
is
think I saw the
missing me
video.
right now, but we'll have to get that. But it's a good song.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. He's solid. Yeah. I mean, I listen to some of his stuff, but OGZ is definitely.
Anyone who's coming up right now that you really like?
That's a good question. I don't know. This new like TikTok sound. You know who like Ken Carson is?
Yeah, I do. I saw him at
That,
Coachella
like-
too. He has that song Yale. Love that
Yeah,
song.
he's pretty good.
Ivy League.
But all the rappers sound like that Playboy
I know. I don't
Cardi.
love that.
I don't love
I
that.
hate Playboy.
I want a
Cardi.
simple
And I
Dolph
hate
beat.
the strong word, but I do not like Playboy Cardi. Oh, Yeet is amazing.
Yeet's already a superstar.
I saw
Yeet
him
is
at
a
Coachella
beast.
too. He was so good.
Yeah, Yeet.
He had
Yeet's
one of
a
the sickest
beast.
Coachella shows I've ever seen. Like, just came out and he had the shiesty on.
Yeah, Yeet's pretty sick. I can't tell. I read up on him. I don't know if he's from Portland or Irvine.
He would live in both.
Or lived in both. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Latino as well.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Wow, good for him. Yeah, good guy.
It's a come up. It's a movement right now with the rap.
Yeah,
What about your rapping days? You ever gonna bring him back?
No, I don't rap. That's
You're retired.
I retire. I would just do that for entertainment.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
I know
don't want
that
to be in the booth. That's a dangerous occupation if you think about it.
Yeah,
I don't want to be like looking over my shoulder and worrying about this and that. No.
that is true. It is a little dangerous. I definitely think that would be a little more dangerous, but they do have good forums.
Yeah, they do. That's why I was so attracted to rap. EDM, like John Summit's not talking about lamb trucks and Rolls Royces. Like
It's not
Future
motivational
mentions
music.
a lamb
Yeah.
truck every 30 seconds. It's amazing.
Yeah, they talk more about working hard and making money and like doing for your people and
Yeah.
like all the people you grew up with, putting them on. And I think they're different vibes for sure, but I definitely agree. I feel like my videographers, my team, we were here today for all my Series B pitches. Listen to rap right before the trap rap.
Yes.
Going into the
Any
pitch.
like you always told me,
Yeah.
any big meeting, listen to a rap song
Trap
that
rap.
motivates you. And for me, I think it was for you too. I'm a Boss, Meek Mill,
I'm
Rick
a
Ross.
boss, Meek Mill, unbelievable. Today, before my meetings, I listened to Skrilla, Kodak Black.
Oh, that
Yeah,
gets me
that was
pumped, too.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
No Flocking, Kodak Black. Kodak
Oh,
might be in
man.
top 5 for me. He's unbelievable. I
Well,
love
yeah.
Kodak.
Fun fact, no flocking. Cardi
So
B.
good.
Cardi B blew up off that Bodak Yellow song,
Yeah.
which copied Kodak. People don't
Really?
know that. Yeah, it's the
Oh,
same
tell the
cadence.
story. What happened?
If
It's
you-
a little different.
Her flow, she stole the flow from, and I like Cardi B, but she stole the flow from the Kodak song.
Kodak Black.
Yeah, listen to Bodak. It's called Bodak Yellow. By
I love
Cardi
that
B.
song. No,
And
that's one of my
the song
favorite songs.
That's the song.
That song she blew up.
on,
She
yeah.
crushed that.
Yeah, Cardi B's sick, but
Who's your favorite Coachella performance of all time?
oh man,
You don't really go anymore, though. You went 2 years and retired.
Yeah, I went 2018, 2019.
I know. I went with you both times.
Honestly, yeah. Okay. Post Malone was sick.
He was great at the
And-
Sahara tent
and at
2018.
and this, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but at the time, Little Pump.
I love Little Pump.
Little
Colombian, another Latino.
Yeah, he's
showing
Colombian.
love.
Yeah, at the time,
Where did he perform at? Which one was this? Which stage was he at? One of the smaller stages?
Sahara, I think, or something.
Oh yeah, he did. He was. Yeah, I love.
Yeah, and he brought out like Smoke Perp.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the time, oh man, they were.
What about your favorite Rolling Loud performance?
Oh wow, I would say Pop Smoke.
Yeah, Pop Smoke was
R.I.P.,
pretty
that was pretty
amazing.
cool.
The fact
That
that we
was-
got to see him right before that happened. That's him and Dolph.
Dolph and another underrated one for the rap fans, Nav.
That was pretty awesome.
Nav is so talented. People don't know that Nav's a producer too. Like he produces a lot of his own beats.
That's pretty
Yeah,
exceptional.
not every rapper's doing that.
What's your favorite venue in LA?
That's a good question. I would say Hollywood Bowl.
What's your favorite show you've seen there? Hollywood Bowl's amazing.
Yeah, I saw Post Malone there too.
Oh wow, nice. When was this?
Years back. I forgot which.
So you were in San Diego and you drove up for it or something? Or?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I actually didn't go to many shows when I lived in LA. Compared to Chicago, I went to a lot more shows here. I think I've gone to the Hollywood Bowl and the Forum, and I love both. Both are great. Yeah, I haven't been really that much. I mean, I've been working pretty much the whole time here. I've been
Yeah,
pretty
you've
much
been head
straight,
down.
straight to it, 6.5 years, especially the last 4 years, pretty much 7 days a week. The first 2 years were busy too, but I was also going to school, so there was a little bit more free time at UCLA, but running your own startup is a lot more commitment.
Yeah, and that's why I like how you're like creating content now behind the scenes. You have a team behind
Yeah.
you. Like people want to see this kind of thing.
Content's the thing, and you put me on that. You inspired me, and I love your push on content. And so, what would you say? We always like to culminate these conversations with shouting out a teacher or student or coach that inspired you over the year. Any teacher, student, or coach that really inspired you to be who you are today?
That I was waiting for this one. Yeah, my senior year, we had a new coach, Purdue
Yeah.
baseball,
Oh, that guy, yeah.
Mark Wazikowski, for sure. Shout out that guy.
And he's at Oregon now, right?
Yeah, and he's the head coach at Oregon now.
And they were a national seed last year. He's an exceptional leader. I agree. And that, see, a great coach or a great teacher, they can change your life forever. They inspire you. They show you what greatness looks like, and they make you get more out of yourself than you've ever gotten before. And he crushed it. He took over from Purdue, one of the worst teams in the Big Ten, got them into the playoffs. Exceptional coach, and that's the power of a great coach. And so always seek out great coaches and teachers in your life. Those are the real heroes of society. And that's another episode of On the Subject. I'm your host, Michael Velardo. We're really trying to push YouTube, Instagram, Spotify. You know where to follow us. Comment down below. Click subscribe. Click, and you'll get more great content with the best entrepreneurs, teachers, coaches, and athletes in the country. We're really excited. Maybe even global one day. Thank you for listening in.
Thank you.